going on, guys? It's the Colorado Dipper here, back with another video. Oh, wait. I forgot to add 55 to that. I almost forgot about my name, but I am pretty excited about something that came out. I was able to finally find this. Some of you guys new to my channel, you guys probably already know who Outlaw is, and kind of like he's my inspiration to why I'm making this channel. He made a video on this, and apparently out where he's at, which I tried going out there and looking for him. For some reason I couldn't find it, but luckily it was just right down the street. And you guys probably already know what this is. Copenhagen Black Wayman's Reserve. Oh, guys. I'll tell you something about this dip. This used to be my everyday dip. Just Copenhagen Black. Not this Wayman's Reserve, the barrel-aged, all this fancy new, I don't know what you'd call it, just kind of a selling point for Copenhagen. Back when I was like 13, 14 years old, I would chew this stuff. I've been chewing since I was 11 years old, and I started off with Red Man. My grandfather introduced me to that stuff, and I started chewing a little bit. But my first dip was Copenhagen Wintergreen. But once I found out about Black, wow. And bear in mind, when I was 14 years old, this is when it first came out, so Black was fairly new. Man, it's been so long since I've had this stuff. It's been like 3 years because they discontinued it consistently, and then out here in Colorado, you can't even find it. And let me tell you something about this stuff right here. It's been out since what day is it? Since the 16th of October. Of course, on the 16th, I went out and tried to find it. Couldn't find it. Didn't have any luck. But Outlaw got some luck, and he found it, I think, on the 17th. I went down to Parker. I went to Evergreen. I went to Colorado. I went all over Colorado. Of course, I did my area. But if y'all, and I know this is something I shouldn't be saying on YouTube, but if y'all need to find Copenhagen Black, go to the 7-Eleven on Kipling in Wheat Ridge. Not Wheat Ridge, it's Arvada Wheat Ridge area, but it's 48th and Kipling, I believe. They have like 10 logs of this stuff, so if any of you guys are watching this and you're in this area, go get yourself some Copenhagen Black. I don't know about anybody that's outside my state. I'm pretty sure the southern states and all that got this stuff way before us, because if I remember right, Copenhagen's manufactured in Tennessee, so of course Tennessee probably was the first state to get this. I mean, it was right there where the factory's at and all that. But just look at that sexy ass can. It's got some good detail to it, and even the sides says class long cut, barrel aged, small batches. I mean, just get a look at that. See if I can focus that a little bit better. And if you guys noticed, the camera quality and my video quality kind of bumped up a little bit. I've been using my MacBook Pro. Pretty much going to be using this for a while until I can get myself a camcorder. On occasion, I'll be using my phone for vlogs and stuff, because I'm not just going to take a laptop and put it in my car and just record with that. It's going to be too much. But without further ado, and without any other stuff going on right now, because I'd rather pack a lip right now, this juicy goodness. So as you can see, I've already cracked it. Of course, I bought this stuff and I had to have a pinch of it right away. But let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of a dip ski. It's one thing that I'm not a fan of Copenhagen for. I mean, I used to be a Cope guy. What is that shit? It looks like a piece of wood or something in the front there. Do you see that light piece? Don't know what that is, but I used to be a big Cope guy. I mean, as you can see, I've got the classic long cut can wood on my hat. After the recall with the Copenhagen Wintergreen, I just kind of shied away from this stuff. I mean, Copenhagen, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but they seem to have cheap cans. I mean, it clicks on there, comes off really easily. I'm pretty sure if you threw this in water or something, water's going to leak in it or some kind of liquid. I don't have that problem with my trusty Kodiak, and a lot of people are probably going to give me shit for this, but my father, he's been chewing Kodiak for over 40 years now, and he got me hooked onto this stuff right when I turned the age to start, well, the legal age to start chewing, even though I've been doing it when I was a little kid almost, but let's go ahead and get ourselves a dip. No more bullshit, just get ourselves a dip. Tried to pinch it. This stuff doesn't stay packed very well together. I'm gonna have to repack this because usually black is really dry. This is semi-moist, so I'm a little surprised I got a can this good. This should be a little bit better. Let's see if I can get myself something better here. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. I'll put in a killer filler after that. So. And that's one thing I noticed from this new black. It just explodes with flavor right away. I mean, Outlaw was saying it was dull, but as far as what I remember, the original black had, I mean, it wasn't the most flavorful dip in the world. It was good. Really good after meal dip, but this 10 times better. And it's got that bourbon, got that classic black taste to it. I mean, not a very strong bourbon taste to it, but it just kind of blends in well with the black flavor. So the mud jug I'm going to be using today is the Black Roadie. This is the only mud jug I own. I know you guys are probably thinking, oh, this guy, he dips, he should have multiple mud jugs. I just finally got myself a better job, and I'm just kind of easing into it. Speaking of which, I have to get up early in the morning for this job, but and it's 1 o'clock in the morning doing this video, so I just said Vidya again. Oh man, Outlaw's gonna kick me right in the dick. If he sees these videos, he's gonna copyright me up the ass. Outlaw, I apologize for that again. It's just a habit that I use when I go talk to people, hang out with my buddies when we go to places and stuff. We always use the term Vidya. It's just something that kind of stuck with me because I've been watching him since 2010, since he really started booming on his channel. I apologize, Outlaw. I'm not intending to try to be you. I'm not trying to be exactly like you. I'm just doing what I like to do, and you're the reason why this passion of dipping and dip tobacco. Fuck! I can't even talk today, guys. I've had a pretty stressful and long day, but yeah, Outlaw is the whole reason why I do these videos. If it wasn't for him, shit, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I know that sounds far-fetched. I mean, why would somebody be so infatuated with chewing tobaccos? Well, I don't know. It's more or less a hobby, and a lot of you guys out there will probably watch this and be like, oh, this guy's got no life. All he does is talk about tobacco. I do have a life, okay? I just love chewing. I think it's good stress reliever. Helps me get through the day, and I mean it's delicious. I know a lot of you guys are probably saying chewing tobacco is disgusting. Getting that shit all over your fingers is gross. I mean, y'all women, or what you guys perceive yourselves as men, can keep it to that. But chewing tobacco is not that disgusting. It really isn't. It's not any different from, let's say, if some guy says this shit's nasty and then he does pouches. You still spit with pouches, even though you can gut that shit a lot easier. But pouches are the term that I'm trying to, it's a pussy pouch, man. Pouches are stupid. I never understood the whole concept of those, besides the fact of doing it at work. But most of the jobs that I have, they allow you to chew on the job. So, and I'm not sitting here saying, make sure you, when you go out and job hunt, or if you're trying to find yourself a better job or a career, don't just set your standards as, if I can't chew on this job, I don't want that job. Don't do that. I've had jobs where I couldn't do it, but I did do it still, because there's certain ways of getting around that, you know. You guys are probably thinking, wow, this This guy can't even fucking hold in a spit that long. I drank a lot of water today, guys, and this fucking black is juicy as shit. I got a really fucking juicy can. That's why it's falling apart and shit. If it was a little bit more dry, I'd be able to pinch it better, but well, since I let that soak in a little bit, let's talk about the flavor. Once it gets going, you start building up some saliva and stuff. You really start to get that strong, musky bourbon taste to it. It's not overly strong like Copenhagen Straight, the sweet taste to it, but it's got that good mixture. It reminds me of Nat. Is it natural? I think that's what it's called. It's going to call it Natty. A lot of people call it Natty, but Copenhagen Natural, it's got that taste to it. That's what I always thought of Black. Black was more of a darker version of Natural. And with this Black, it's not. It's got like 3 flavors mixed into it. It's got a little bit of Black, a little bit of Natural, and it's got that nice bourbon taste that you can get at the end. Every time you spit, that bourbon taste kind of sneaks up on you and kind of kicks you in the ass, you know what I'm saying? But, I'd give it a fucking 8 out of 10. This shit's delicious. I can chew this every day. But, you know, I'm a big wintergreen guy. I love my minty dips and stuff. I hate mint. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's like, oh, this guy's into mint dips and shit. I only like wintergreen. That's my only dip of choice. If I had to go to a second, it'd be Copenhagen long cut. By far, I love long cut. I've never been a big snuff guy. I tend to go through those cans incredibly fast. The whole fact that shit's so fine when it's in your lip, you end up spitting it out because it's like putting dirt in your lip. But it's good. I don't mind it. But I know one thing's for sure, this can's going to go on my dip tower once it's done, and while it's out, I might as well just buy a can every now and again and dip it. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I could tell you guys. Think of anything that I'm doing in the future. Well, with this new job, okay, I got a good one. With this new job that I got, I will be buying this 84 K20 probably within a month and a half. And once I get that, one of my dad's buddies, he's got a big old house, big garage, big everything. I'm going to go ahead and just trailer it on over there. Start doing some videos on that build. The only thing I really have to do to that truck to get it going is I need a new transmission. And that won't take me that long to get a tranny for that thing. They're not that expensive. But with that being said, I'm going to get it running, get everything going, get the gauge cluster fixed because that's all busted. I'll do vlogs on that truck, maybe go mudding and stuff once I get some tires and stuff on it because it's already leveled out. It's lifted decently high. It's got like a 2-inch lift on it. And then once I get more income rolling in, and possibly by then this channel will be past the 10,000 view mark and I can start making some money through this. And I'm not saying, yeah, guys, like this so I can make money. No. I'm here only to entertain and to always be loyal to anybody that subscribes to this channel. And once that gets going, I'm going to be swapping that K20 and putting a 6.6 Duramax in it. Hopefully, I can get a 6.6. But worst comes to worst, it's not really worst comes to worst, I can get a 12 valve for it because 12 valves aren't that expensive. There's a junkyard right by the place that I work at that has countless amounts of second-gen Cummins and all that shit. 24 valves, 12 valves, and most of them don't even have over 120,000 miles on them, so I would just take the motor out, rebuild it, or if I got a lot of money coming in, order a brand new Cummins motor off of the website. And I don't know if you can buy brand new 12 valves. I'm pretty sure there's companies out there that rebuild them and make them new. But if I'm going to do that, I'd probably get a 6.7. And that's going to be a lot of work to get that inside that K20. And if worst comes to worst, I'll probably just rebuild the 454 that's already in the truck, which only has, I think, like 65,000 miles on the reading. But I'm not sure. I really want a diesel K20. I'm a big diesel guy, and I don't know. I think it would just be kind of a cool little project. And if I do any mudding videos, You guys probably already know Outlaw's K20. It's not going to be anything like his. It's not going to be jacked up really high. It's not going to be black or anything. Well, it's a half black truck. I'm not going to lift it sky high and stuff. I'm going to make it more of a practical rig so I can use that as my everyday vehicle. I do have a 2017 Toyota Corolla, but the only reason why I have that, and you guys are probably thinking, oh, he doesn't have a truck, he ain't that country. There's no such thing as being country having a truck. Or that stuff doesn't even exist. I'm not even going to go on that topic. That'll be another video possibly in the future. I have it because I need to build my credit so I can get things rolling with my life. I'm only 19. I still live with my parents. Yes, I'm still a young kid. But I'd like to, move out, do stuff outside of my parents' house, and really boom this channel so I can, do the things I want to do on it, while at the same time being practical and, keeping my life going and stuff. But with that being said, yeah, you guys should definitely go get some of this. It is at the gas station on Kipling over here in Arvada. I know I shouldn't be telling you guys exactly where I live. You guys don't know where I live, but yeah, go pick you guys some of this up. They had like 10 logs. I mean, they're stacked over there, and the guy told me that they're not going to be out of stock anytime soon. They're going to keep rolling in the chew because it's high demand right now. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. I promise you guys will not regret subscribing to this channel, and give this video a thumbs up. And I thank you guys for all the support, or future support, because this channel's so small. I haven't even gotten really much at the moment. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.